us talk about the leaves. Now, in the previous video, we have studied about the type of venation the leaf shows and also the phyllotaxy. In this video, we'll be talking about the types of leaves. So first, let us recall what is the basic structure of a leaf. A basic structure of a leaf consists of a petiole, and the petiole is the structure which helps in attaching the leaf to the stem. So this is the leaf blade we are talking of. This is the leaf blade or the leaf lamina. This is the petiole and this is the mid vein. Now, depending upon whether the leaf blade is entire or is showing the incisions and the arrangement of the type of incision, then we are going to classify the leaves into two types majorly. So when we talk of the types of leaves, the leaves are of two types. One is the simple type of leaf and the other is a compound leaf. A simple leaf is one which is having the entire lamina. And if the lamina is showing the incisions will not be reaching up to the midrib. So let us understand this with the help of a diagram. When we said a simple leaf is one in which the leaf blade is entire and it is not showing any incision. So over here, as you can observe, there are no incisions and the leaf margin is entire. So leaf no incision, leaf margin is entire or whole. So such type of leaves are known as simple leaves. Now, in the case of simple leaves also we find certain variations, and the structure can be if the leaf is showing the incisions, then also the incisions are not reaching up to the midrib. So you can see over here the incisions, although these are the incisions over here. These are the incisions, but these incisions are not reaching up to the midrib. And this is an intact structure. So such type of leaves are known as simple leaves. So incisions if present, it will not reach midrib. These are the simple leaves. Example, when we talk, mango is a very good example. Then guava leaves are also a good example of the simple leaves. Now, the simple leaves will show another structure, that is they will be having the axillary bud at the tip. All the simple leaves will have the axillary bud. And this axillary bud will be present at the axil of the leaf. When we talk of the compound leaves, the compound leaves are further classified as pinnately compound leaves or palmately compound leaves. Now, as we have already understood, a compound leaf will show incisions up to the midrib. So here the one of the major differences that they will show, or the leaves will have, the leaves will have incisions reaching midrib. And when they reach the midrib, it divides the leaf further. So, and if we understand this with a diagram, our single or a pinnately compound leaf will have the incisions which will be reaching right up to the end. So, if the incisions reach right up to the end, it will result into a structure that will be like this. Now, when the leaves are the incisions, these are all incisions which have reached right up to the midrib and dividing the leaf like this. Now, this structure which I am drawing is an entire leaf. This entire structure is a leaf, and the point at which they are joined, all the leaves are being held together, this is known as rachis. And this entire is a leaf. Over here, the rachis is holding leaf-like structures, but they are not exactly leaf, they are leaf-like structure, and we call them as leaflets. So leaflets are joined or held at the place with the help of a midrib, which is known as rachis now. Now, in the case of the compound leaf and the simple leaf, the axillary bud is present over here. But the difference is the axillary bud will be present at the petiole. So, if we see over here, the axillary bud will be, if this is the stem, it will be over here. But the difference is that no axillary bud, that is how we are going to classify it, that the leaf is simple or compound, that over here the axillary bud, although it is present at the petiole or at the leaf base, but no axillary bud will be found with the leaflets. So that is one important difference. Coming to the palmately compound leaf, the palmately leaf will have at the tip of the petiole, this is the part which is attached to the stem. So this is the leaf base and this is the tip of the petiole. And this tip of the petiole will be holding the leaflets. So here these will be the leaflets. Over here these are the leaflets and this is the stem. Over here also you can see very clearly a petiole. A axillary bud. So axillary bud over here is present, but it is not found to be present over here. Same over here, axillary bud is present at the base, leaf base, but it will not be present over here. That is leaflets, it will be missing. So the simple leaves and compound leaves are very common, and the simple example of the pinnately compound leaf is neem and the rose. So example over here for the pinnately is neem and rose. And for the palmately compound leaf, one very good example is silk cotton. So these type of leaves, the one in which the incisions are not reaching up to the midrib and they are just, if the lamina is entire and the incisions are not reaching up to the midrib, that type of a leaf is a simple leaf. And over here, the if the incisions reach right up to the midrib, then the midrib is known as rachis and the structures formed are known as leaflets. So those are known as compound leaves. Further, we are classifying them as pinnately compound and palmately compound leaf. In pinnately compound leaf, the leaflets are attached at a common point over here which is known as rachis. But in the palmately compound leaf, there are no rachis. There is no rachis and no rachis in the case of palmately compound leaf, and the leaflets are arranged at the tip of the petiole. Axillary bud, if you observe, are present in all. This is the axillary bud over here in simple leaf also. This is the axillary bud. But leaflets will not be having the axillary bud. So here we have tried to explain about the simple and the compound leaf.